Hey, welcome to ToSeekAn. Today we're doing a makeup video because I haven't been to any new and exciting destinations lately, so I thought I would create something instead. I'm jumping in with foundation, and I have the choice of this foundation from the Face Shop or from Chanel. So you've got two price points here, but both are very hydrating and nicely sheer coverage, which I'm buffing in with a Real Techniques buffing brush and working from the center of my face out because I find that I need more coverage around my T-zone than anywhere else. And just working it into the skin with circular motions and really kind of just making it more natural and making sure the skin's hydrated. Of course, going in with moisturizer beforehand. Now I'm taking this Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and just kind of concentrating it where I need it most and using this Duo Fiber Sephora brush and just kind of working it in, but keeping it in kind of smaller circles and wipes so that it's concentrated in those places that I need. Then I'll be just going in with a beauty blender and kind of making sure I picked up any extra product. Now jumping onto the eyebrows, I'll be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. I'm using Ebony, and I'm just brushing through the eyebrows and then taking this definer, I believe it's from Billion Dollar Brows brush, and kind of sweeping through the eyebrows, filling in any patches that I have from over plucking in my teen years, and just kind of framing the eyebrows, giving them some shape and bringing some of the color back to them. I also have a scar in my eyebrows, so I'll just be filling that in and kind of redefining the tail of the brows. The tip with eyebrows is to use short natural strokes rather than drawing them on so it's more natural. Then I'll be just brushing through with this Benefit Gimme Brow to keep them in place. Now I'll be jumping into the eyes and I'll be using the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, which just kind of evens out the tone of the eyelids and allows any shadows that I use afterwards to really stick onto them. Now I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush, and the whole look today will be using this palette by Too Faced. It's called Everything Nice, and I'll be using one of those really light shades, natural shades, and just brushing over the entire eye. Firstly, to kind of adhere to the base that we applied, but also so that any other shadows afterwards have something to blend really nicely on top of. Now I'll be taking either of these kind of mix of a warm, cool, neutral, I suppose, transition shades, and I'll just be working them really softly into the crease using this Sephora blending brush. It's really soft and it kind of allows you to diffuse the colors out. And I'll be jumping in with this dark brown shadow on this more defined but still soft blending brush, and I'll be kind of concentrating it on the outer V. All of the other strokes that we've made so far have been really wide blending strokes, but this time we're kind of concentrating it more in the outer corner to really define the outside of the eye and darken it out to elongate it and to make you look more awake, as it causes the center of the eye to look more bright and bring it all forward. So I'll just be blending all of that in nicely because we all know the trick with eyeshadow is blend, blend, blend. And then I'll be taking this short definer brush and some really dark kind of black brown eyeshadow along the upper lash line, as you can see. And I'll be jumping in back with that more defined blending brush, or I think it's called a pointed eyeshadow brush, and I'll just be really working it into the lash lines. Now this will cause it to really remain concentrated at the lash line, but it'll diffuse it up. So we'll get a really natural but still smoky look. Something that I probably would consider very great Gatsby inspired, but I find that you just have to keep applying it. Concentrate it down at the lash line, bring it up, and then concentrate it again so that it really makes the eyes pop. Then I'm going to take this Real Techniques eyeshadow brush and a color which kind of sits between the dark brown and the light brown, and I'll be placing that over the top or in between both those colors so that I can really diffuse the colors up and bring it into the transition color. This is just a technique which, allows a really nice blending and a really nice diffusion of the color while keeping the concentrated darkness at the lash line, because I'm foregoing eyeliner today as well as eyelashes. So it's really important to kind of work on the lash line so that the eyes are still just as defined as if we were using lashes and eyeliner. This is how it should look so far, and we're just going to follow the same theory onto the lower lash line, applying a really dark shadow and then going in with a softer and lighter shade and kind of blending it out along the lower lash line. Now this is a look where you just have to kind of go for it. I know that dark shadows under the eye can sometimes be very intimidating, but I think if you forego the false lashes and the eyeliner, it can be something that's still very wearable. So just, lining the waterline with a black eyeliner pencil to really define the eyes and make them pop. So I'll be jumping in with the concealer to make sure that the eyeshadow is crisp and isn't blended below the eyes so that it doesn't kind of give you that panda eye effect. And yeah, so we're going to be jumping in just standard with some mascara, getting it really close to the lash line and coating the eyelashes. This one's just by, I think it's Maybelline. And yeah, this is how the finished eye look will look. So jumping onto the face using the very same palette because it's got everything in one. I'm going to be using this face paint brush by Zoeva. I'm just going in with a powder contour today, just kind of bringing it into the cheekbones and then taking it up to the forehead and really working it into the skin. I'm using a window for my lighting. I don't have the luxury of carrying around a lighting kit on my layovers. But the trick is to just work it in enough so that it just looks natural and it gives the face some shape and some color. So I'll be jumping in now with a duo fiber blush brush. And it's different from a normal blush brush in that it's really soft, and a blush brush has very kind of more tough bristles to really pick up the color, whereas the duo fiber brush just makes it look very light. And with such heavy eyes and with a dark lip, I don't want to go too intense on the face, but I still want to give it some color and make it look very feminine with a nice soft pink blush. I'll be jumping onto the lips. I'll be using the Cherry Lip Liner by MAC and lining my lips. You know, everybody has preferences on how they do this. Some people only like to stay within the lip, or some people like to go outside to kind of make them a little bit bigger. And however you like it is good, but I always say never to skip the lip liner, because throughout the day or throughout the evening, however you're wearing this look, having a lip liner really gives something for all the products you're applying to stick to. And so I'm going in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick and then redefining again with the lip liner before I jump in with the Bobbi Brown really dark cherry colored lip gloss. And that's the final look. So as you can see, it's a very soft diffused eye look. And yeah, using this wonderful palette from Too Faced, which I like very much. So if you liked this video and you want to see more, or you want to follow some more travel videos, make sure you leave me a comment, you like, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.